Yeah, everyone. Yeah, welcome back again. Yes. Sorry. I have to continue this way. So I've already uploaded the part one, and yes, you can watch that one and come and continue over here because of time issue, and also I was having a little problem. So here we go. As you can see me, if you have already watched the part one, this is part two now to complete the soccer way to complete the safety tank. So as you can see over here, um, um, we all know this is our safety tank. Yes, you divide it into three. This is one, two, three, and yes, because you have to put a boulders which is stones over here, and the two will be the safety tank, so that this one will be a sock away. The sock away means it's going to suck the water and so that the water can penetrate on the grounds, as you can see. So here we go. After I was finishing. We have finished putting our down concrete now. So now we have to lay our bricks. We have to lay our blocks. Our blocks. Yes. So this time around, I've already told you that if you want your entrance, if you know your entrance is going to be where you position your safety tank, then you have to put an iron rod at the end of the every joint of the distance of your socket of your safety tank, so that anytime, any way, any day, cars and heavy trucks can pass on it, and yes, nothing is going to happen. And yes, please and please again, try to make everything rich, because this is risky. If you do it anyhow and you try, and any car try to pass on top, it's going to break and it's going to sink inside. So please and please again, if something is troubling you, you can leave a comment under our comment section. We are here to reply you 247. Here we don't skip comments. Yes. And also you can also contact me on +233 274021589. I repeat, +233 274021589. Bush Uncle House of Music and BC, we up. So here we go. So assuming we have finished pouring our floor concrete now, we are now going to lay our blocks. So you just take your measurement, your first laying, your first course, you lay it, you divide it into three. And yes, for dividing this thing into three, listen to this attentively. Here you have to close it. You have to close this one, because this thing is going to be separate from these two. From the down, this one is going to be separate from these two, because we are going to plaster all inside, all this one inside, but here we are going to leave spaces. The mortar joint, we are not going to chalk it. Some we are not going to chalk, some, not all, but we are not going to chalk some, so that whenever water fall into this hole, it's going to penetrate. The water is going to penetrate into the grounds. I hope you understand. And yeah, that's the main reason why we are putting stones, we are putting more boulders in here. So here we go. After you pour your concrete, you do your setup. Here you are going to close it, but here, listen to what I'm saying attentively. But here, after you lay your block here, and this way and this way, you don't have to close up. You have to leave a space, so that water from here can enter here too. Here and here should be one. But the main reason why we divide it is that to support the hole from breaking. Maybe you can't leave this whole thing like this. It's water that is going to carry, so it can fall inside. So you have to lay this block to support it firmly, because you are not going to put any boulders. You are not going to put any boulders like this one inside here. So you have to divide it, but from the start, from your first course, second course, third course, at least fourth course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your fourth course, you can lay it from here to here, so that you can even enter, you can even pass under. It depends. But if the safety tank is very small, then you have to leave a small space that water can penetrate, or water can pass through from here to here. Because maybe laying your pipes, your plumbing works, it's going to be only one lane. like here, maybe you lay it from the building from here, and the water is going to penetrate and pass and come and fall into this one. So it's not going to get chance to enter here, and this one will be waste. So as soon as the water fall into this one, it can penetrate or it can pass here into this one too. I hope you understand. If something is troubling you, please and please again, just leave a comment under our comment section, and yes, we are here to reply you 247. Bush Uncle House of Music and BC, we up. Yes. So let me clean this one so that it will never confuse. Okay, so okay, so after you lay your blocks, you lay here straight up to the up. As soon as you are laying, you lay it here, and this one too, you lay it here. You leave a space over here. So you lay your 1, 2, 3, 4 course. Then you find a board, a plank like this. You find a plank. So assuming you have laid your block from here. You end it from here 4 course. Then from here 4 course, so that you measure the space that you left in between here. You measure it at least an inch of a wooden plank, so that you can put a board. You can put a board on the top, like here. You put it, or you place a board here, so that you can continue laying your blocks at the top of the board and close it. I hope you understand. You have to close it at the top. It shouldn't be open from down to the up. You should lay it at least 4 course or 3 course. Then you close it at the top, so that by closing it at the top, you know how block laying is. You have to put a plank at the top of the then you lay the blocks at the top. So I hope you understand. So that after you close it, this plank, it's a wood, you can remove it from there before you do your plastering. Please and please again, I hope you understand. I hope you have taken your time watching this video very carefully. If something is troubling you, don't hesitate. Just drop a comment under our comment section, and yes, we're gonna reply you 247. I hope you are seeing everything now. So if something is troubling you, just show me, let me show you. Drop a comment and let me teach you. So after you lay all your blocks, I hope you know how you take to manage here. I have teach you right now. You just, after you lay your 4 course all around, then you put a plank, you put a board, not a big board. Even you can put a small board, because later you are going to remove that one. If your block wax dries up, you can hit it with hammer. You can hit it and remove it, and you can plaster it and make it very nice. So as you can see, but not forgetting, on the soccer way, you have to leave spaces. You have to leave your spaces from the down, at least from the down up to 6 course. From down up to 6 or 7 course, you can leave space, so that whenever water falls in there, it's going to penetrate. It's going to penetrate and enter the grounds. So that's the main reason of doing that soccer way. Please and please again, listen to what I'm saying attentively. Watch this video very carefully, and don't hesitate to drop a comment if something is troubling you. We are here to teach you what you don't know much on your construction field. So assuming we have laid our blocks, everything perfectly, we have finished laying our blocks, everything perfectly, the next thing to do is to plaster inside. Yes, the next thing to do is you are going to plaster everywhere, and please again, try to make the mortar or the mortar very rich, because so that water can never penetrate through the plastering and weak the block. And not forgetting to try to use a quality blocks, because this is underground work, and the underground work, it's always going to suck water, it's always going to hold water. So if you refuse to use a quality, or you refuse to use a quality cement or quality blocks, it's going to affect it one day and going to cause a damage and a disaster. So here we go. After you finish laying your blocks, you do your plastering. I mean, both side and side, you plaster everywhere, both inside and yes, after plastering here too, you need the plaster. But if you are plastering, don't try to block all these holes over here. Plaster it and leave all those holes in there. because that holes or that gaps that you left in there, it's going to serve as a penetrating, gaps. Anytime water drops into the sockaway, it's going to penetrate underground. The water is going to penetrate underground. And yes, before you plaster, I already told you in the first video that you have to put a small pipe, at least let's say 2 feet or 3 feet pipes in here, so that you are putting that pipe, because we all know that when you go to toilet and you flush, the feces are very small but the water is plenty, so the water is going to fill up the septic tank easily. It's going to fill up over here, whilst the feces are small. So as soon as the water becomes, because here when water falls here, it's not going to penetrate, or it's not going to go anywhere. It will stay inside there forever, unless it's full up before you call your waste people, so that they can take it out in there. So as soon as this one full up, the water can penetrate. The water can penetrate from this place to here, so that you are not going to waste much money to soak it, or to take the water out maybe every 5 years, or maybe it can it can be here. This safety tank can last almost 20 years or 15 years before you can take the water away. If you do it this way, all the water is going to drop here. As soon as it full up, you gauge it to the level that you go this one to the level that it's going. This one is the layout over here coming to the safety tank is going to overshadow this one. Yes, because here is the sources of the waste of the feces and the water. So if you raise this one and you make this one overshadow it, yes, it's not going to. As soon as it's full up, this one is going to return. It's going to return. So this one has to be a little bit up, so that this one will be down. So that as soon as this one drop and this one catches the level of this one, it will penetrate. The water will penetrate from here to here. I hope you understand. And yes, when putting this pipe vent, you have to put something to cover. We have a vent to cover the mouth of the pipe. So when you put it over here, only water can penetrate in there, and yes, no feces can enter. Only water. So you put it over here. So you put a cover, a vent over there. So only water can penetrate in there, and the feces is not going to enter. So as soon as you finish doing everything, I hope you understand what I just show you. Here we take our time and teach you what you don't know on your construction field. So if anything is troubling you, don't hesitate to drop a comment. Don't forget to leave a comment under our comment section, and we're gonna reply you 247. So as soon as we have finished plastering our safety tank inside, or now we are going to flow it. And yes, not forgetting, we are going to cover this one, but here like this. We are not going to flow this one now, because we are going to do slabs. You have to do slabs and put it on top, so that because because of the stones that you are putting inside, maybe 15 years, 10 years time, 20 years, 30 years, you can remove all the stones out, wash it and put it back, or you remove all the stones out, clean it, then you put another one inside. So this one we are not going to cover it like that, but you rather do a slab somewhere. You do like, you divide it like 1, 2, 3 slabs, like slabs, a concrete slabs. I hope you know what a concrete slabs mean. So after it dries up, then you remove it and come and place it on top of this one. But here, from here to here, you have to tight it with a concrete. You put your board, and yes, if you don't know how to do it, you just find your bamboos or a strong 2x4 wood or 2x6. Then you put one here straight, then you put another one here. Then you just measure inside there. You put your planks without even nailing it, because if you nail it and it dries up, it's going to be difficult for you to remove it. So as soon as you put your straight board over here, you let it come outside like this, but here will end here, this one too will end here. Then you measure the inside the planks, then you put it, you lay it on top, you lay the board on top, so that whenever it dries up, as soon as you break this one around, or you break around here, then you can pull it out, you can pull them out, and the plants will fall inside. And yes, when the plants fall inside, not forgetting, when after you lay your board and everything, you have to lay your iron rod. And yes, not forgetting, you have to leave a small hole on the top here, then here to leave another small hole, which somebody can enter should in case. I hope you understand. And this hole, after everything, you are going to do a small slab, two small slab over here. Then after when it dry, you take it and come and fix it here, so that even that slab can be removed as this one. As you can remove this one, you can remove this ones. These small slabs have to remove, but here all have to be concrete. You have to concrete everywhere. Yes, I will take my time and teach you how you can lay your iron rods and your planks and everything on a paper. Because if I say I'm going to do it right now, it's going to take much time. How you can lay all those things, your iron rods and stuff. Yes, so as you can see, and yes, don't forget to leave a comment under our comment section. And don't forget, today this video was sponsored by Abby Frames. They deals in canvas laminated wooden frames. Abby Frames, their location is at Sakomono, Ablekuma, Kumasi, Edum, and Bekwai. Abby Frames, you can call them on 0274 79 74 3921. I repeat, 0279 74 3921. Abby Frames, just contact them and they'll deliver a good and wonderful job for you, if only you are in Ghana. Yes, here we go. So we came here, and yes, after you lay your 2x6 or 2x4 wood strong like this, I hope you can see it should come out, because after you pour your concrete and everything dries up, you are going to pull it out. You have to pull it. Someone will be knocking here with a bold hammer or hammer. You'll be knocking it, but before you remove this one, you have to chisel around, because the concrete is going to grab it in there. So you have to chisel around, and even before you pour that concrete, you have to put a cement paper around it, so that it won't be so much stick in there, so that you can drag it out. You can drag this one out, you drag it out, then the planks that you will be laying it in there will fall inside, so that you can pass here, enter here, and remove it out. Yes, that's how we do it. So after you finish laying your iron rods and stuff, I will take my time and show you how you can tie your iron rod. You can lay your iron rod. If you can't do that, you just find a steel bender, so that you can lay it out for you. But me, I do everything. I do plumbing works, I do steel bender, I do construction, masonry, everything. I lay pavement tiles, everything about construction I do, and only electricals that I don't do. Only electricals. I do everything over here. I draw building plans and stuff, everything. Yes. So as you know, so if you are watching this video after you finish laying your everything, you pour your concrete and you leave it for maybe 1 month, or 1 month and over, so that you can remove your, at least if you are not in hurry, you can leave it at least even 3 months. It's cool. Even 3 months is cool. 1 month, but if everything is rich, and yes, within 1 month you can, and when the sun is shining very well, you can, within 1 month you can remove everything, and everything will be okay. And as soon as you remove it, you are good to go. You are good to use it. You are good to connect your pipes, your 4 inches pipes in there, from your building, from your toilet and bath, from your from your toilet seat and stuff in there. So this is how we do it. And yes, as soon as you finish covering it, conquering it, concreting it, you can put your boulders in there because you have already plastered everything, and yes, your holes are under there. So as soon as anytime water drops in, it's going to penetrate and everything will be nice. So as soon as you put in your boulders, you can now bring your slabs and cover it nicely. You put a mortar around it so that anytime you want to remove it, you just break the small mortar that you put it around. Then you raise it up, and you can enter and do whatever you want to do. Yes, Bush Uncle House of Music and Music, Bush Uncle House of Music and BC, we up. And yes, if you are watching this wonderful video and you want us to do an advert on your product for you, please don't forget to DM us on 0274021589. I repeat, yes, if you are outside Ghana, +233. Please listen to what I'm saying attentively. +233 274021589. I repeat, +233 274021589. Bush Uncle House of Music and BC, we up. Thanks for watching this wonderful video and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.